Hello again. This is like the third video I'm making, I believe, of unboxing in this area. And we're making a dent. It might be a little hard to see over there, but over here you can definitely tell there's less in here now. So I'm going to open up some boxes through here and see what we find. Packing slip and a base plate right at the top. Nice and protected location. Some pieces stuck on it. We got some Duplo here visible. Some sort of a little matchbox kind of car thing. A set of instructions perhaps. Yes, a Duplo instructions 6136. And I know that they didn't stray far because there's the zoo piece. That's kind of cool. And maybe I saw this too. I mean, it got some cute animals in here, so we'll see if we get those in amongst all this stuff. That looks decidedly not Lego. A little bag thing, you can get rid of that. But yeah, pretty much just like a loose lot. And there's an old looking fire truck. Wow. It's a Matchbox fire truck, and it looks like it's from '82, but my eyesight is not what it used to be, and I don't have my glasses on right now. So there's like a car inside a thing. That's weird. Alright. On a pencil. Well, you know, in case I needed to write something and didn't have anything handy. Little eraser. There's the Polar Bear Cub. So we are definitely getting some of the animals in here. So I'm gonna call that one for this one. We're gonna move on to the next box. Not gonna spend a lot of time in any one box. Or try not to. I mean, if I find something really interesting, we might. Alright. Next box as I'm sitting on the floor. Oh, some of that lovely cardboard packing material. And this looks like it's a Quarto lot. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, and there's some regular Lego down below. Oh, I remember this. Ha! Speaking of finding something interesting. Okay. Let me make some room here. Pull the instructions out. Start getting these pieces out from on top. Boy, I'd say, how prophetic is that? I had no idea what boxes are what. I mean, there's clearly enough here that there's just no way I could remember what's in what or anything like that. Looks like there's even some Duplo down here too. But there is some regular Lego too. And well, there's some non-Lego. And we're getting to the part that I saw peeking out in one of the pictures. This. I don't know what set this is from, but it looks like it might be the original packaging still sealed, which is incredible. Just incredible that this particular thing has survived this long without anybody opening it to get it. I mean, there's 4 minifigs in there, for heaven's sakes. And I'm pretty sure it is Lego, but I'm having trouble seeing it say Lego on any of the pieces. How about that back of that tile? That might be a... Yep, Lego. Alright, so there you go. I saw this in an auction picture. I want to see this corner is peeled up a little bit. I saw this and I was like, okay, I don't know what it is for sure, but I think I'm going to buy it. And I did. And that is really cool. And looking down, I see lots of white. Could be Explorian pieces here. This windscreen is not in bad shape. Not at all. I mean, there are a couple of scratches, but it's not in bad shape. Yeah. Here's like a bag that's burst open. So yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff in here. Oh, instructions. Aha! What do we got here? Oh yes, 6982. This is an interesting set because I own this set. I found this set at a community garage sale in the city, downtown. And I think I paid $8 or $12 for it. Had the box. I can't remember if it had the instructions or not, but there were a few pieces missing, maybe even a number of them. But yeah, I mean, and here is a catalog, which is probably from the same time period. So yeah, this is a pretty cool box. This is you know, this Quarto was kind of neat to begin with, but this is the find for sure. So we're gonna actually put this back in the box. We'll leave the Quarto that's in there, and then we'll leave the stuff that's not in there, not in there. And yeah, I'm excited about that. All right, let's close that up and go to another box. Although, can any box be as good as that? Probably, but still pretty cool. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna pull this box out, and you know, I'll be honest. I'm trying to work through so that I can actually walk through here again, because over here I've got the cord for the light going across the walkway, and these totes are kind of in the way. So I like being able to walk through over here, and so if I can get through some of these boxes, maybe I could do that again. So that's what I'm doing. Wow, old Explorian set with some sealed pieces. That's really cool. Alright, so we've got a bunch of different things going on here. We've got a Dimensions Lord of the Rings Legolas, a Dimensions Krusty the Clown. Put those over there. 40254, this is the Nutcracker. This was one of the Christmas promotion sets from years gone by. This is dated 2017, so not all that old. I think I actually found the guy, the Nutcracker, in a lot, mostly made, that I set aside. And then interestingly enough, I found the instructions for it in another lot, and I put the instructions with the guy. So, I mean, I kind of have it together now. An old McDonald's Happy Meal toy, still sealed. Number 2. That's pretty cool. I have a few of these sealed, and one that's not sealed. I think it might have been in a video recently. Got something all another one of those, the Dimensions things. I'm going to have more of those than I care to have. And then this. Oh yes, I know what this is. Or at least I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Let me close this up here. Let's see if we can't get into this relatively easily. Boy, they did a number on the tape. They usually do. I mean, it's good in some ways, but sometimes getting into these is just a challenge. It's like, have you guys ever tried opening something up that you shipped? But, I mean, you know, I'm not going to complain because nothing's going to get damaged. And this particular tape is the better tape. It doesn't stick quite as bad, which means I can pull the tape off the bubble and then I can reuse the bubble. So that's always a bonus. And just like I'm doing here, just kind of, it's a little more difficult right at the edge of that thing because you can tear the bubble. But if you go in from the side, then you can usually just pull the rest of the tape right off. But there's so much tape on this one. I feel like this is horrible video quality here. Just look, we're watching a video of somebody opening up this heavily taped package. And that indeed is what is going on right now. Oh, they just went all the way around with that piece. All right. If I get enough of this open, I might be able to get it out and not worry anymore about the tape at the moment. But I'd like to open up a few more boxes as well. It's getting a little on the late side. It's probably just after midnight here. I know some people that's probably dreadfully late, but for me that's not too bad. I just like to wind down after a while and not get into too much else. More than likely you figured out what it is by now too. This is a Lego clock and CD player, and it has the cord, which is really cool. Let's see. Where's the eject? That's kind of what I want to say. No eject. I guess you just lift it up. There it is. There's a little CD spot. The volume control and tuning. Alright, the antenna. The antenna seems intact, which is pretty impressive. That's the one piece I've noticed that a lot of them have not been intact with. There's a handle so you can carry it somewhere. And there's a battery box. It does not feel heavy enough that there's batteries in it. No batteries in it, so there's no corrosion. So yeah, I'm happy about getting this. I've gotten a couple of other clocks, but not with the CD player on it. So I'm going to put this aside. We'll play with this at some point. Probably not on camera, but I will play with that at some point and see how functional it actually is. Alright. Tape now. Just ball that up. Got an empty box. Put that over there. Got another one of these guys. Anybody want a Dimensions base? Maybe I should give those away. Free with a $25 purchase. Dimensions base. I think that means I have 5 of them now. Kind of gonna need to get a system soon so I can test this stuff. Another packing slip, and we have some loose Lego. Well, looks like a lot of Technic here at the top. That's not Lego though, nor is that. This Octane thing is Lego though, but also not Technic. That's okay. That's probably a Lego piece. Yeah. So there's a smattering of this and a smattering of that. Oh, we got a battery box here, it looks like. And it feels pretty heavy, so there's probably batteries in it. Yep. How about on the other side? Yep. So I'm going to take these batteries out so they don't corrode. But we'll do that just off camera. And I'm going to close this up and open up another box. I won't be dumping that one box, the one that has the Explorian stuff in it. We will hold that and look through that a little more carefully. Okay, this is another box. It's fairly heavy, and it sounds like loose Lego. So, you know, if it sounds like loose Lego and it feels like loose Lego, it's probably loose Lego. Alright, so again, crappy cardboard packing material that, you know, if it's loose like that, pieces can get stuck in there, and I don't like that. There's my packing slip. And yep, there's Lego in here. I'm not seeing figures right off, but there's a bunch of different things. You know, there may not be figures. This is not a common piece. It's like a roller for street sweeper. And I think that, and yeah, there's 3 different ones on that particular one. I'm pretty sure that's Lego. Looks like we got a cowl here for maybe a ninja or somebody. Old wheels. So, you know, we got some older pieces here too. That looks like it could be a battery box. Yeah, it's a pullback motor, I think. Interesting. Looks like, yep, we've got one of the, maybe the Black Falcon's shield, a little bit of damage around the corner. Here's a guy, or at least, yeah, here's a guy. Oh, it's a woman. Well, okay, so we have a woman's body and a man's head. But that's okay. He could stay like that if he wants to, but he'll probably get re-put into what he was supposed to be at one point. Airplane engine with a turbine in it. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. We're going to close this one up, put it off to the side, and you guessed it, we're going for this one on the floor. I could probably technically sneak through at this point, but I probably wouldn't quite yet, just because I don't have quite the clearance. I have been losing weight lately, but I don't really think that's big enough for me. Maybe. And yep, another box of loose Lego. Oh look, we've got the base for the Eiffel Tower. That's pretty cool. Alright. Strange base there. Non-Lego piece, I'm pretty sure. And I just dropped on the floor. seeing any minifigures, but you know, I'm not digging real deep either. So, more stuff. This is probably also from the Eiffel Tower, I'm going to guess. It looks like it. So we're going to put this aside on top of this stuff and try not to kill myself on the piece that's not Lego that dropped that I almost stepped on, and yeah, like that. Let's do this big box right here, since it's also in my way. Alright, so we've got some paper, a packing slip, and a big plastic bag of Lego. And right off the top, I see sealed bag and another sealed bag with a sealed bag inside of it. Some train track down here. I'm not seeing any minifigures right away, but there is a dinosaur of some sort without his head. The headless dinosaur. More track. I never got into the Lego trains much. I know Bricksar would be dismayed to hear that, but you know, he understands that people like different things, and I just never did. There's a small mesh, circular mesh. I mean, they're cool, and there's a base for them, as a matter of fact. But I just never quite got into them. Alright, so we're going to close this back up, move it out of the way, and then there's a box below it. And I think that box might be the last or the second to last one I open up tonight. Alright, so it's on its side. Alright, let's turn it. Some puff stuff. Okay, more puff stuff. I guess I'm glad I opened it this side. There's another packing slip. And what looks like another big bag. Open the bag up and take a gander inside. Alright. That is probably not Lego. Those also probably are not Lego, but they're in a sealed bag. I don't know what they are. They look like screws. They honestly look like screws, but they feel like they're made out of plastic. So maybe somebody's missing those in some project kit or something. Oh, yeah, that's one of the Star Wars sets. I don't remember. I wonder if that's the Bounty Hunter Pursuit, I think it's called. And look! Oh my gosh! An orange brick separator. That is so cool. I'm not seeing any minifigures, but here is the large Technic Darth Vader, and here's his cape. Cape's in not bad shape. It's not in great shape, but it could be worse. It could be far worse. Needs a little bit of cleaning, but it's in pretty good shape. Alright, that's, yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright, so we're going to put that aside. And, you know, I'll open one more. And we're just going to do the next one at the top of the pile. And I might reorganize this pile a little bit too so I can walk through, but I'm not going to do that right now. There's another packing slip. And alright, so we've got some instructions on the top. What do we got here? 6857. It looks like the Joker's hideout kind of thing. Oh, a whole pile of instructions. A little pile there. That's cool. Another big one. Oh no, this is, okay. It's a Lego Boost poster? Huh. I don't know what this is. Yeah. I guess maybe it's a play mat for using the Lego Boost. I don't know what it came with, but that's pretty cool. And the way it's set up is there's these little corner things that you just tuck the corner into, and they've even made it cut out a little bit so it's very easy to get in. Smart move on their part. Of course, this was a little more challenging. There we go. That's kind of cool. I don't know much about it, but there, I have it now. Put that up there. Another instruction book over here. This is a superhero set. 76077. It's, oh, is that Coulson's car? It does kind of look like it. There's Iron Man back there. That's kind of cool. Okay, another one off to the side here. It's a Bionicle set. But I see sealed bags. Wow, very nice. This one is dated 2011. There is a fair number of sealed bags in here, which means I'm not going to go digging too much, because if you dig too much in a sealed bag box, you'll ruin the bags. That is a small little Lego build of some sort. It probably goes with whatever this is, and I'm realizing you guys aren't seeing that. So, a couple of interesting pieces. I wonder if these go with, oh, yep. This is that clay face attack. That's kind of cool. So that's probably in there in pieces. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set with a octopus type brain guy in it. That's kind of different. Two of them. I wonder if there's just two copies of the set, as I can't imagine there's two of the guy, unless he's not a singular guy. I don't know. So yeah, we got that. Some Duplo. But yeah, we're not going to mess with this box too much right now. We'll set it aside and be careful with those bags to get them out. Alright, that is it. Thank you very much. I've had a lot of fun making all these videos today. I have to edit them to get them up. I'm going to do one for tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'll do the rest. And that is it for right now. Oh man, what a way to end the video with my coughing. Thank you for watching. 177 subscribers last time I checked. I appreciate that. And I'll be back at some point. We'll be opening up more boxes, and you'll see it here and get to hear what I react to, especially like stuff like that Explorians set down there in that bottom box. I remembered exactly what box it's in. Anyway, thank you very much. If you got any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll be back. Thank you. Hello again. I'm in the entry area again. And this video that I'm recording right now is going to get added on to one of my other videos. I realized that I'm up around 100, and I think the video that I'm going to add it to is 101. So most people would celebrate hitting 100. I'm going to do it a little differently, and I'm going to celebrate starting the second 100. And this video is where I opened both of these boxes, and actually not these specific boxes here, but other boxes, and pulled this stuff out. Actually, I think this box is the actual box. And we're going to just revisit this stuff. So we're going to look at this one first. And this is all the sealed bags that I found just basically in the last video, in the video you just watched, because it's still in the same video. I'm combining them. And so it looks like there's a whole bunch of, I think, the Harry Potter Advent Calendar individual bags. And I know these can be sold. There's a listing for them. And then a whole bunch of bags that all have this blue shade to them. And they're dated 2017. And I have a slight flaw at what set this is, but I mean, it's up to bag 10. So this is 8 and 5. There's 11, which may or may not be the same, because there is still that same blue in that bag. And I tried keeping a lot of these over here. This one is strange. It is Lego. It doesn't have a numbered bag, but it's got a Mindstorms sensor or something in it there. So that's another interesting thing. So there's bag 6. Bag 7. 2, 3, and 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and 11. So I'm missing bags 1 and 9. And I believe they're all from the same set. I mean, they may not be, but again, there's a lot of this blue. So I'm going to be investigating that to see what that is. I mean, this large blue radar dish, this kind of angled piece here. I mean, there's at least 3 of that radar dish in there, so that should be easy to figure out. So I was pretty excited. However, we're going to revisit this other box because this is the one that I really got excited about. And you probably already know what I'm thinking about because you watched the early part of this video. And that's this. It is this Lego System Classic Explorian Set 6982 that we found that had this seemingly intact. I still think it is intact. But part of the reason I think that is, well, the instructions are in really nice shape, but this bag is not sealed, okay? But it is the original bag, the old dot perforated bag. But these bags are sealed. And this one has 2 different sticker sheets in it, little tiny sticker sheets. And they're still sealed. And then there's a whole bunch of pieces down here. Now, I can't be certain yet, but it's very possible that the set is complete and has, you know, some new pieces. So I'm kind of excited. I'll deal with this at some point to see what we can come up with. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I mean, I remember this set, like I said in the video previously, or earlier in this video even. I remember buying this at a flea market type thing, a community garage sale here in the city, and it's just amazing. I'm just kind of flabbergasted that I managed to get this, and I don't even recall how much I paid for it. I'd have to check that separately. Check the comments in the video. I'll put in how much I paid for it for the lot, because it was this and then a bunch of Duplo and Primo or perhaps Quarto sets, pieces rather. Anyway, before I keep blathering along, I'm going to close this box up and end the video. Thank you very much. I haven't checked yet today, but last night it was 177 still. Thank you very much, every single one of you, if you've watched this video. If you're one of those 177 and you haven't watched this video, I could curse you, but you'd never know, and I wouldn't do that anyway. So thank you for watching, and if you get any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll try to react as soon as I can. Thank you.